Hello, my beautiful Gemini friends. Welcome to your 2022 annual overview. Let's see what the energy has for you. Remember, this is a collective reading for all Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. That means if you'd like a personal reading, please visit my website, royalmystic.com. There you'll notice there's a link to my new podcast, Royal Mystic Collective Wisdom. It's also available on Apple, Alexa, Google, and Spotify, as well as all major podcast platforms. I hope you get a chance to check it out, and I hope you enjoy it. Here we go. We have the Two of Rods and the Lovers, Gemini Major Arcana. You have a choice here, my darlings. Either of them are very close, so they're both running parallel. There's no wrong answer here. So this is one of those opportunities for you to really pick what you want, what your preference is, because there's no wrong answer. Allow yourself to do that for once. Let it be your choice and not let it be something that somebody else wants you to do. And now we have your full activated energy and connection to Source. Very lovely confirmation in the beginning. It can be a relationship. Sorry, I had an itchy. It can be a relationship or the ascension energy, but either way, it is your major arcana. Here we go. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, soul family, Six of Cups, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome this blessed energy. Thank you so much for your wonderful presence, and you're always welcome and very appreciated, Divine. So, we got a whole bunch of cards here. We'll see how far we get. There's the Six of Cups, which was the second cut card energy. This energy is the energy of soul contract or soul family. These are people who support you in this lifetime through all challenges as you support them. It's an even exchange. Love this. 10 of Wands, releasing the burden. This is the main moment where you get to set down all that heaviness, and any resistance that the universe has going on is now released, and you can move forward freely. Remember to actually lay it down and let it go, and don't try to pick it back up. Sometimes we forget we don't have to carry the burden, and we go looking for something else to be responsible for. Don't do that. The Judgment card is coming in. This is the Archangel Gabriel, which is an activation energy of something that was not going to work in the past or you didn't get a chance to do. This is now reviving that, whether it's the same one or one similar. It doesn't have to be the exact circumstance. It's just something very similar to it that would offer even maybe a better outcome than what you would have had in the beginning. 10 of Swords. Another release energy, releasing fear, negativity, feeling under attack or bombarded, feeling like everything has just been raining on top of your head. And this is the moment where the release happens and you're now able to move forward as you let go of all of that toxic energy. Hello, 10 of Pentacles. Boy, you're just lousy with tens here, my darling Gemini friends. This is the energy of abundance coming in, whether it's a lump sum or over time. So this release truly is bringing you into your best possible scenario here. We love that abundance energy. And the hits just keep coming. The Star card, this is the energy of your soul's mission or your soul's wish being granted. So it is the Aquarius Major Arcana, a fabulous fellow air sign energy. However, as the ascension energy, it's even better. So what a fabulous June. So we've got January, February, March, April, May, June, July. 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords is where we start trying to control something that's not ours to control, and we overthink it. These swords are in the air, and if you can look, you see the little fairy dust underneath them? It's saying they're not even fully solid yet. So the options are, you're just kind of running scenarios that are just really kind of taking you down a rabbit hole. So stay focused in your intention here of the best possible outcome, and don't try to actively take the move. You don't have to take a hold and do anything. This is not your move. This is the universe manifesting something, and then you'll be told, hey, this is it. In the meantime, keep your mind on the goal. This is where you're in the flow and you're actually making progress moving forward, and you don't want to let the universe down by turning your attention to somebody else's chaos or even the world at large. Don't allow yourself to disrupt your progress that you're making, or you'll have to start over. And it took a while to get in this zone, so we don't want to do that. Nine of Pentacles. This is the Garden of Eden energy, where money is literally reproducing on trees. When you're in the Garden of Eden energy, it is your belief that the universe is on your side, literally conspiring in your favor, bringing you exactly what you need, exactly when you need it, every single time. When you believe that and you stand on that, literally unwaveringly, the universe must answer your belief with the solution. So it will bring in what you need exactly when you need it every single time. So that's September. October is the Three of Pentacles. That's the energy of laying the groundwork and receiving the abundance for it. Now, don't feel too bad for yourself just because you're the only one here doing all this heavy lifting, because that just means when you get the reward, you don't have to split it with anybody, my darlings. Here's that Two of Wands, being able to make your own decisions and moving forward as you choose, as you please. No wrong answer. Everything is hunky-dory. And the victory is yours, the Six of Wands at the end of the year in December. This is overcoming all obstacles. This is being victorious through the battle, head and shoulders above the rest, and actually being celebrated for it. Three of Cups. That's the underlier energy. That was all 12 cards, by the by, that fell out earlier. Those were the cards. I didn't pull any extra cards. Those were those 12 cards. Isn't that amazing how it just plopped out? So here's the Three of Cups, which is the seraphim pouring a double blessing into your cup to overflow. So we love abundance overflowing. And we thank you, seraphim. Well, not too shabby, Gemini, for your second set of cards. You've got the Ten of Cups. So that's the underlier for this deck. And let's see what else we've got going. Happily ever after ain't too bad. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all Gemini, sun, moon, and rising to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome this blessed energy. Thank you so much, Divine. You're always welcome and very appreciated. So, here we go. The Ace of Pentacles. This is a gift from Divine. It is an ace. And it's a full restoration, solid foundation, and something new to stand on very solidly financially. It is abundance. You've got the Ten of Wands and the Nine of Wands. So this is the energy of feeling. This is why I was telling you, be careful not to go right back into the pressure point. Because you get this 10, you don't have to find something new to have a burden for yourself. It's uncomfortable when we've been walking with this heaviness and all of a sudden it's lifted. We almost feel like we're kind of walking around in a daze because we're not in that position anymore. So just don't let yourself find another bind. Hopefully this is just the moment that it transpires, that you're in a place of having to really allow it to develop fully before you can take action. But that 9 means you have been standing in that place holding it off, and you don't want to go right back to that. After it's lifted, walk away. We have the Judgment card, which is the resurrection of something. And then we have the Devil card. So as this new thing comes in, sometimes we can get in our place of fear and self-sabotage as we think, well, I tried that before and it didn't work, or it never came to pass, so I just wrote it off as it wasn't for me. Well, that doesn't mean that this one isn't for you. So don't let yourself go into a denial of a blessing that comes in just because the fear shows up. This Capricorn Devil card is the representation of Pan, which is the allure of pulling you off of your path or getting you to try to see. Sometimes we get scared because something seems harder than it is, or we make our mind believe it's going to be more difficult than it will be. And we start to go, yeah, no, that's not for me. That's too much work. I don't really feel like I need to do that right now. And I have talked myself in and out of something several times, that one of those things was doing these readings. So I was scared to death to let myself actually go for it. And I finally came around to, well, the universe just kind of got pushy with me and and informed me that I was going to do it. So I had to acquiesce. But this is the energy that comes in. It's very fearful. It's very fearsome. It's got a face of that's kind of a mean mug that makes you want to back away. Don't let it. It's a bluff. Don't let it do it. Don't let it distract you, and don't let it take away your ability to have this wonderful Judgment card come in and bring something wonderful into your life. The Ten of Swords is going to help you with that. So for some reason, we get the energy to actually release that. As long as you don't get yourself into overthinking it and spiraling again, this is the energy of that, getting all caught up in that fear. So be cognizant of the fear and know that fear is a suggestion. You don't have to accept it. Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. Boom, boom. Tell that fear to take a hike. You've got it. If you can push past the fear, get out of your head, and allow the universe to make a way even when it looks like there's no way, you got the Ten of Pentacles, which is divine abundance. The Ten of Cups, which is absolute happily ever after, being everything aligned. Health, healing, love, prosperity, happiness, joy, harmony, peace, everything. Sorry, I get the hiccups, but that's the way my energy processes. Here's the Star card. That's a good thing. That means I'm connected. The Star card is the energy of the Aquarius Major Arcana, which is already fabulous as it is. And that is a divine offer coming in with the Four of Cups. So I equate this to when the universe told me, get on YouTube. And I was like, whatever. I was ignoring it. See how he's saying, yeah, whatever. I don't know that that's for me. Well, this blessing is for you. If you don't check it out, you could throw the baby out with the bathwater. So make sure that you do vet it. It's like if you're going to donate your coat to the Salvation Army, you want to check the pockets before you give it away. Okay? You never know. So, Eight of Swords and the Hermit. The Hermit's going to help you get out of this Eight of Swords energy, because this is divine light, using your spiritual ability to see past the obstacles and the things that look like they might be obstacles that really aren't. So this is clearing your path with the light. So be in a place of higher energy, which means meditation is required, my darlings. Absolutely, meditation is required. That is the enlightened mind, and the Hanged Man is where you bring yourself to a higher perspective, which is that crown chakra. So there it is, together again. 10 of Rods. So even though you get past it here and you end up feeling like, oh, the burden hasn't fully gone, here's another 10 of Rods as we get into September. Remember, this is like the face of a clock, and even though I'm not naming off every month, you guys can follow January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Okay? So September, June is a really awesome. May is really awesome. It's February, March, and April that are going to be a little bit shaky for you. You're going to have to white knuckle it and just put your faith out there and keep moving, because you will be rewarded for it as you come through here, starting in May. Now, there's that resurrection energy again. The Judgment card, Three of Pentacles. That's when you get the reward, double for your trouble. Okay, so allow yourself to keep moving, because the Nine of Pentacles and the 10 of Rods ain't too shabby either. And the High Priestess, making the choice to take the high road, being in the vibration of allowing the universe to guide you, being in the flow, allowing yourself to constantly communicate. This is the thing. You don't have to stay in meditation to be connected to Source. You can tune into Source and just stay open, keeping sort of like tuning into a radio station, have it running in the background. Okay? As you do it more and more, you'll be more able to do that. And the Five of Pentacles with the Six of Rods, that's the victory coming in. Even though you can't see the reward for it, that Five of Pentacles is working in the background. Don't you fret, my darlings. It is coming through. It's just not visible yet. And last but certainly not least, there's the Page of Pentacles. So that's that money being made available to you now as the Page of Pentacles offers it. So lots of good abundance coming in, lots of higher connection coming in. All you have to do is be able to get through the hard part, which is not a very big span. And it's really just you making up your mind to be more stubborn than the fear. If you stand vigilantly in your faith and you stand and just keep on speaking the affirmations, that's what drowns out that voice of fear. And you can make anything happen in your life if you can stand in the energy strong enough and be very stubborn about it. So, my Gemini friends, I send you many blessings, love, light, abundance, prosperity, joy, happiness, and divine healing to you all in this new year. And may we all have a wonderful time as we move through this year together and see what comes and get through it together as we always do. Namaste, my friends. I'll see you soon.